The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission detained the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, after he attempted to bribe the chairman of the anti-graft agency, Abdulrasheed Bawa, Sahara Reporters has learned. Sources told Sahara Reporters on Friday that Akpabio and 5 others with him, said to be his aides, were detained for 2 hours last Monday, April 12th, by the EFCC after the minister attempted to bribe Bawa with $350,000, about 135 million naira. According to sources, AKPABIO was trying to bribe the EFCC chairman because of the tons of corruption allegations against him, dating back to the time he was governor of Akwa Ibom State. It was learned that the meeting between AKPABIO and Bawa was arranged by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, SAN, who was recently embroiled in a 5 million naira bribery controversy himself. AKPABIO was said to have carried the $350,000 in cash personally to Bawa before he was detained. Sahara Reporters gathered that he took a call from the Aso Villa to the EFCC chairman to get Akpabio and his aides released. A top source in the EFCC said he arrived at the EFCC office with five others and headed to meet the newly appointed chairman, Bawa. The Attorney General of the Federation, who recently arranged the meeting for the minister. You remember his bribery issue with Malami himself involving $5 million, not even 5 million naira, $5 million, according to what we are hearing here. He was ushered at 1 p.m. to see the EFCC chairman while carrying the money personally. He was arrested and detained along with his aides, all 6 of them. It was a call from the villa that got him released after 2 hours. However, it was not clear if, as of the time of writing this report, if the $350,000 had been released to AKPABIO, but Sahara Reporters learned that there had been enormous pressure on Bawa to return the money to the minister. According to reports, AKPABIO had also bribed Malami and others with $5 million to get Effiong Akwa appointed as the sole administrator for the Niger Delta Development Commission, an allegation both of them denied. There have also been allegations of $40 billion fraud perpetrated in the NDDC, which is under the supervision of AKPABIO's ministry, explaining the pressure on AKPABIO to clear the weight of corruption allegations hanging on his neck. The Senate and the House of Representatives had last year resolved to probe the alleged 40 billion naira financial recklessness of the Interim Management Committee (IMC) of the NDDC in the previous 3 months. But AKPABIO, whose ministry supervises the agency, swiftly released a statement entitled National Assembly Probes Alleged 40 billion naira corruption in NDDC, saying under the supervision of the Niger Delta Ministry, no corruption has been recorded in the NDDC. Also, there have been allegations of over 86 billion naira contract scam involving AKPABIO and the acting managing director of Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC, Professor Keme Bradikumer Ponde, which the EFCC has been looking into. Noting the pressure on AKPABIO, another source said, don't forget he has tons of corruption cases with the EFCC right from when he was a governor, and now with the NDDC scams in billions, he is under a lot of pressure. When AKPABIO was released, he called Malami, who had arranged his meeting with the EFCC chairman, frantically asking him to drive to the EFCC office to explain to Bawa that he didn't mean to cause him any harm by bribing him, but Malami said he was sick. Malami told him he had just returned from Turkey, after which he traveled to Sokoto and collapsed in public. Sahara Reporters had on April 15, reported how Malami collapsed in Sokoto State while he was there for the inauguration of the reconstructed State High Court complex by Governor Aminu Tambuwa. It was gathered that the minister collapsed after delivering his address at the ceremony and was quickly revived by his aides and dignitaries who helped him to stand. He was subsequently hospitalized at a private facility upon his return to Abuja. Okay. The only thing we hear about these people, we are not hearing that, oh, one of the governors created this, built this, built that, oh, thought of something else, not even, doing a program that is helping everybody, helping the youth, helping all, um, everybody, for as many who want to grow. These are the things that, these things are happening. We are not hearing that. And all these news are all over the world. All over the world. These are the things our so-called governors, these are the things we hear about them. You talk about bandits, you talk about people who are stealing on the streets, you talk about those who are hungry, those who are stealing here and there on the street. But what we hear about all these our so-called leaders is corruption, stealing. They know how to cover themselves up. They can tell you, oh, it is not so, it is this, it is that. But these are the things the whole world is hearing about them. No good thing is coming out from them. But they want to heap everything on the masses. But see what is happening, see what we are hearing. They will come out and debunk it. All their supporters will still come and say, hey, leave him alone, this and that. But it is shameful that these are the kind of things that we hear among these people. Buhari government bribing Buhari agency. What a country. The biggest player that was signed by APC and promised to bring into APC more senators. See your rat face, Oga. Nnamdi Kanu told you people as a Biafra, if you like romance with Janjawi for 100 years, they will still disgrace you. Okorocha and AKPABIO, good morning. I stand with AKPABIO, Ganduje and other Muslims politicians should also be arrested. This game of region and nepotism has opened our eyes. We love ours too. AKPABIO is better than all the past and present northern Muslim politicians. No case for him is in the uncorrupt party. 13 billion naira underground hydraulic pipe jacking drainage at Itam, 10 billion naira banquet hall, and so on. When you go through the amount that was spent on some mega projects in Akwa Ibom during the time AKPABIO head office as governor, you will understand why he tried to bribe the EFCC chairman with $350K. AKPABIO is not corrupt. Northern politicians corrupt him. The guy said greedy, $350,000. He should have started his bidding bribe from $1 million. After all, 350,000 is a fraction of the money he stole from the people. All of these corrupt users should meet their Waterloo anywhere they are or come from. Enough should be enough, please. Oh, you all want one Nigeria. You killed your own people to gain the love of Fulani, and now they won't even take your bribe. You all will regret it. When Oduduwa and Biafra comes, you will have no hope. You can't go to the north because they won't even allow you, and you can't come back home because we will also deal with you for selling us out.